Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for June 20th to the 26th. This is for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. My name is Jordyn. I'm a Master Reiki practitioner, spiritual life coach, and tarot reader. If you want to know the hundreds of things I do, check out my website. It's down below in my description box. And if you want a free 10-minute reading, check out my Patreon channel. Lots of goodies there for you too, including some discounts. But let's get into it, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have in store for you for this upcoming week. Okay? Okay. Let's begin. Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Jupiter for June 20th to the 22nd, please. Okay, so you're definitely starting something new. You're like, I'm ready for the next step now. I'm ready now, and it's coming to me now. No one's going to tell me otherwise. Because they show me, when I see rainbows to me are not like, oh my gosh, love and light. It's actually like a bridge. To me, it's a bridge. It's like, okay, I'm getting my pot of gold. We're here. I've passed go, and I can collect $200. And it was just 111 when I looked at the timer. So there's your validation. You just got a nice little new beginning. It's just going to take some time. It's just going to take some time because it's next week. So sorry. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Cups, Page of Swords, and King of Swords. All in reverse. Okay. A little sassy, aren't we? You have a lot of fear and doubt external to you. It's external to you. It's actually not yours. It's not within your energy. It's actually external to you, but it's creating this hesitance within you. Like, am I making the right choice? Should I go in this direction? Five of Cups in reverse. You teeter-totter so much. Like, is this mine? Is this not mine? Should I, wait, am I making the right decision? I need to let this go. I just need to let this go. And then you go back to your uncertainty and back to not trusting your decision of letting it go. Whatever it is, whether it be a job, a person, whatever. And you're very hesitant. You're very hesitant because you're teeter-tottering. I'd highly recommend going hermit mode for a little, taking some time for yourself. To be alone in your own energy. Yep, Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck, Empress. Nice. This is definitely a theme this week because all three fire signs have gotten feminine energy popping up in their reading. I like this. I like this a lot. Empress to me, and not only is it Libra, Taurus energy, and Taurus is our current North Node, which is our future, our destiny. The collectives going through an alignment with their divine feminine, learning to be more present, to slow down, to be receptive. But it's also the energy of learning to nurture yourself the way that you desire to be nurtured, so much so by the world, by others. It's learning to meet your own needs in a way that is so fulfilling that you thrive. Like, you wake up every day and you're like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to wake up tomorrow and meet myself, right? To greet myself in the morning and say, oh, I love who I am. I love who I'm becoming. That's what this energy is. So whatever, for some of you, this is actually your own masculine and feminine. For others of you, this is the relationship where it's, I'm not going to put it that way. We'll wait till we get there because I'm not going to put it that way. You're trying to get to a place within this relationship where you're not affected by somebody else's energy. I'll put it like that. Okay. What do I want to use for you? Yeah, I do want to use Crystal Visions. This is Grand Lux Tarot, by the way, that I did your spread with. All the tarot decks I use are going to be listed in my description box, along with everything else in its mother. Okay. Let's look at the Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. So there's your new beginning, right? The hesitance to pursue it. Do I want this? Should I go there? Is that really what's meant for me? Yes, it is. And like literally saying yes makes my heart want to open. I love this for you so much. And we have King of Wands, and you're so, it drives you passionately. And then you have the Unknown card. There's your uncertainty, right? The unknown. And it's just because you're not sure of how it's going to unfold, if it's really for you or not. And this is that external influence, right? So friends, family, partners, co-workers. No, you shouldn't do that. Even society, right? Society being like, oh, what is that person doing? You're preaching to the choir. I play with tarot cards for a living, so you're going to be fine. look at the Five of Cups in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Yeah, this is funny. You're trying to mourn, because the Five of Cups to me is the card of mourning. It's the card of release. And with Judgment here, it's almost like you're really struggling to just take this step, to make this decision. Judgment is the judgment call, but it's also your soul's path. It's resurrection to me as a reader. It's coming back to life in the way that is in most alignment with you. And it's similar to the star in the sense it gives me an energy of divine guidance. And I feel that whatever energy you're taking on externally is actually almost blinding you from what you really feel about it, like how you really feel about yourself, what you really want. I'd highly recommend like taking some time for yourself daily. Like, don't become so enmeshed with the people or the things around you. Like, really like sage your home, like bang on pots or pans or drums or singing bowls. Different sounds break up energy. Just clapping your hands throughout a room breaks up energy. So if you ever sage or cleanse your house, or if you would like to do that, clapping your hands prior breaks up stagnant energy that the sage alone might not get to as deeply. So try that if you don't have like a drum, because I know not everybody keeps a drum in the corner of their room. Let's look at the Page of Swords. King of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Pentacles, I really like this. I like when a King of Pentacles shows up because it tells me that you're really striving to be something that is stable and reliable for yourself in your life. But you might have doubt in yourself very often in regards if you can actually create the stability. Can I really do it? And this is what I like to call the Shaman, which is the ego. I named my ego Shannon. She's awesome. So this is the voice in your head that tells you like, no, you're going to fail or you're not going to do great. And it's all a bunch of BS. It's all lies. Page of Swords is the liar in tarot, and it's creating distortion and illusion around what your true masculine energy is. But it's rooted in fear, because really what it's doing is your ego wants you to stay inside the circle because that's where it's comfortable, and you want to start a new beginning. And it's like, well, I don't know how to protect you in that new cycle over there. How do I expand my ways of protection if I don't know what is over there, the unknown, right? And that's what makes the masculine energy insecure about building. How can I build over here if I don't know how to protect myself when I'm building in no man's land, when I'm building in the middle of the forest? What if a tiger comes? That's basically how the ego views it. So it creates fear and insecurity to scare you back to your comfort zone so you don't move forward. But think about all the times you tried something new, riding a bike, wiping your butt for the first time. Everything might have been a little scary, but eventually you learned how to protect yourself in those situations. You know, knee pads and shutting the door and locking it. It was great. Okay. That's funny. Let's look at the King of Swords. I make myself laugh. I don't know where half this crap comes from. No pun intended. No pun intended. Five of Pentacles in reverse on the King of Swords. This is funny. You know that you want time to yourself. Why is it that you're not taking it? You don't want to hurt their feelings. Or part of you feels obligated to something. That's really what it feels like. Whether it be a person or a situation, there's this energy of obligation. Yeah, you want to explore like your inner child. Like the Page of Wands to me is like Sag energy. It's like, I want to go be free and do fun things and frolic in the woods and start painting or dancing or singing, whatever my inner child wants, regardless of your age. Like, you can do that. Like, this is dancing. I don't care what anybody says. It's dancing. Go ahead, dance your life away. Queen of Cups. Yeah, yeah, so this is, whoa, I just accidentally hit this Empress card and look what was underneath, Emperor. Yeah, so if you're in a relationship, you're definitely in a divine pair, but also if you're not in a relationship and this is your masculine and feminine, you're coming into your divine alignment of your dualities, your divine masculine and your divine feminine. That's crazy stuff right there. Queen of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Swords, though, before I jump ahead. If this is another person external to you, they're very much in their self-imposed prison, Eight of Swords energy, which is someone who's kind of sitting with their Shannon a lot. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. But if I do this, what if it goes this way? Oh, it's going to be fine. No, it's not. right? And they start freaking out. And it's like, whoa. No sense of stability. And they choose, I say choose because it is a choice, they choose to stay stagnant because they're struggling to shift out of their trauma body and learn to regulate their nervous system by taking a breath, going on a walk, drinking some water, exercising. And some people be like, it won't be fixed that easily. Yes, but you can take steps to help calm your mind. It's a practice. It is a practice. It's going to take a lot of time and practice. But just know it takes 20 to 30 minutes for the average person to truly get into a meditation. So if you're at 15 minutes and you're like, damn, I can't do this, sit for another 10. You'll be fine. I promise. Just keep going. Let's look at the Queen of Cups again. So this is for those of you where it's internal, because this feels very inside self now that I'm shifting into. Yep. Tower, Page of Swords, there's the Truth again, the Sun, and the Queen of Pentacles. So there you are balancing your dualities, the masculine and the feminine, the mirror, right? Understanding where the imbalance is. I need to be more in my feminine. I can't go, do all the time. Realizing that I need to trust in the divine, a higher state of consciousness, to provide, provide's the wrong word, to support me. Having faith in something greater than yourself and beyond the five senses. I'm not trying to get preachy on you, but it's a sense of massive transformation internally. Having faith in yourself and trust in yourself that even if I can't control what tomorrow brings, I can control this very moment. What I'm doing right now, like you control pause and play on your screen, on the video. What video you chose to watch, you control that. And you're present here watching this video. So don't allow your mind to drift, because that's feminine energy. Feminine energy is present in this moment. Nothing else. Nothing else should be on your mind. Be right here. Right here. Okay? Focused. Let's look at the Empress. Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords. I love it. I love it. Even if the Knight of Swords is in reverse, you're learning that you need to reframe the way that you thought of self-care. So you're going back to the lesson of self-care, because I feel like some of you are like, I've done this before. I feel like I've already done this Empress lesson. I actually talked about this on Patreon the other night when we were doing our meditation tier. We were talking about how when we go through a lesson, you might feel like you're at that same place again, but that lesson's going to come back in a new form. So for instance, I'll use the same example I used then. I went through a lesson after my accident in 2018 about how to be aligned with my most authentic self, and I never felt embodied in such a divine white light for years the way I did then. And I was single, you know, and then I got into a relationship, and I was losing that feeling because I was learning how to balance that essence of self while being around and living with another energy. And when we live with other people, it's very easy to get enmeshed and very sensitive to what they're giving off and whatnot, especially when you do spiritual work a lot, or if you're just naturally empathic, which is just someone who has very excessive trauma responses from their past. But those lessons, it's the same exact lesson, but I learned it in regards to self, and then I was learning it in regards to the external. They're going to come back around because everything is cyclic. So be patient with yourself. If you feel like you're going through the same lesson again, don't get frustrated. Understand it's taking a new form because you're taking a new form. And when you take a new form, you allow new things to come to you. So clear it away. Make space, baby, because you got good stuff coming. Bottom of the deck is Lovers in reverse. So Lovers in reverse, Four of Swords. Yep, and then the Three of Pentacles. So if you have been struggling in regards to divine connections with people, or the energies around you, or the external, the Lovers is also the choice, right? Taking the choice, making the choice to heal. And in regards to relationships, it's healing relationships, building new foundations, or healing self, choosing to heal self and build a more stable foundation, and allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough to let other people help you, to be receptive, to be in the feminine, not to be in the masculine, and insist on being in control. There's a difference. Okay? But Sag, this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I'm excited for this upcoming week for you. Again, if you want a personal reading, a free 10-minute reading, check out my website, check out Patreon, and like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.